People gathered in Dover today to mark the somber Christian holiday of Good Friday. And as WBOC's Cassie Semyon shows us, the walk through Dover brought a sense of hope and community this Easter season.
It's one of the most holy days observed by Christians around the world, the crucifixion of Jesus Christ.
God, who by the passion of Christ, your Son, our Lord.
Good Friday is a solemn day marked with prayer and fasting, waiting for the resurrection. A number of those who believe took to the streets of Dover today to mimic Christ's walk to Calvary.
The cross was very heavy.
The procession through the streets of Dover led by 10-year-old Jessie Williamson, with stops along the way for prayer and reflection at Christian churches throughout downtown.
And having been made perfect, he became the source of eternal salvation.
Those out walking the way of the cross today thankful to be surrounded by their neighbors, despite the cold and windy weather.
This is the third time that I have done this, and I have found that this is a wonderful way to meet other people of other faiths. It's typical, even if it's a little cool, it's just wonderful to be outside, especially now during the time of this pandemic, and to come together with other people that believe as you do, whether they go to your church or not.
The event holding special meaning after being forced to cancel the procession last year.
As we begin to come out of, if you will, the COVID pandemic, we as Christians, as believers, see this as a resurrection event. So like we are going to celebrate the resurrection of our Lord on Easter Sunday, this coming Sunday, we can also celebrate new life and new rebirth as we regroup and gather and change as we go into whatever the new norm is.
The journey not quite as long or difficult as the path Jesus walked, but for those who took the journey today, it symbolizes hope and community that many have longed for this past year. In Dover, Cassie Semyon, WBOC News, Delmarva's news leader.